Alright, so this is just We the People News, okay? On the part 2 of this, right? Because I stretched the other one out. Not attorney, not giving legal advice, okay? Educational purposes only. Anything I say or do is just my opinion, and my opinion only. Because the bar says I'm not allowed to give legal advice, okay? Somehow or another, I signed a contract with them. And they say, well, I can't give legal advice. All right. So during the first one, we talked about this and a little bit of this and a little bit of that, right? And then at the very end of it, we talked about her free speech. She was free to go, okay? But once she used free speech, it was retaliation, okay? Now, the young man was detained. He was going to dig a little further in there and all that kind of stuff. But they got to the point when he started using his little word magic, I should say, right? They said, nah, we're just going to go ahead and take him.
So I got to hold you like this.
It hurts. It really hurts. Please don't. Just do it a little bit.
Ma'am, stop.
I'll cooperate.
Stop. You created this entire circle.
Now, we're going to stop right there. Again, it's unnecessary to have all that pushed up. Okay? That's just torture, y'all. Especially when it's unnecessary. Now, if people try to run or anything like that, then force may need to be needed. Okay? But that I digress. Oh, by the way, he said, well, you're the one that caused all this. What? Using her First Amendment? And use number 1, free speech, and then use protest, which is not there, but, you know, some people believe in protest. She used protest of her grievance against a man being kidnapped. All right. Free speech, regress. Oh, and retaliation now.
You created this entire circumstance. You have.
It's my boyfriend. I'm just frustrated.
But it doesn't matter. Nobody deserves to hear what you just did.
Sorry.
Eugene,
It's frustrating.
this is the unfortunate part, which is why there's a drinking age. Because people make really bad decisions and do things they shouldn't do, like you just did.
Hey, PG, Clark County, you'll know. You have my address? You'll know.
No.
Show up, my roommate or 2 will be there. Stick with them.
Do you have an ID on you? Let's go.
Can I get it out of my phone?
You have my word?
Don't touch my pockets, please.
You promise? I got you. We got you.
Please stop. Please stop. Please stop.
You're gonna be searched. Get over it.
At this point right here, also, try to remain calm. It hurts, it sucks, it bites, okay? But try to remain calm, because you're not going to accomplish nothing at this point of the game. Whether you're drunk, sober, high, on drugs, or anything, try to get your composure together. You're causing issues and making things worse, okay?
Hey, look at me. I know.
I was just looking out for you.
I know.
I'm sorry.
I know it's
I'm sorry.
It'll be okay.
I was just upset because you were getting in trouble.
I understand.
Well, it was just gonna be a citation.
I was just upset because I didn't want you to get in.
Right there, he just said, well, it was just going to be a citation. Okay? But because you had to use your free speech, well, that just ended everything, even though you was free to go. And her boyfriend, it was just going to be a citation. However, due to your free speech and him asking questions and not just complying, we're just going to go ahead and retaliate. Because we have officer discretion whether we should or should not throw you in jail. Now, that being said, at the beginning, all this has to do with fake ID and age and all that. So somebody had to call them. So in general, the fake ID thing is hearsay. And when you do invoke your Fifth Amendment, always invoke the Fourth. Okay? Always. you cannot forget the fourth. At this particular time, you don't want to be touched. You don't want to be seized. This should have been one of the first things on both of them. Fourth Amendment. I'm invoking my Fourth Amendment rights. I wouldn't even say I'm invoking my... Well, it just makes it easier for the cops and all that. But just simplify it. I'm invoking the fourth. Or I'm standing on the Fourth Amendment. Okay? I like this. I stand on the Fourth Amendment better. Okay? And then you invoke the Fifth Amendment. I stand on the Fifth Amendment. Okay? And I may add, for shit and giggles, I'm going to stand on the Eighth Amendment not to be tortured while I'm in your custody. Imprisonment. Right? Just saying on it.
Oh, baby, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to do anything wrong. I'm really sorry.
I gotta give it props. You guys were, he was gonna get a ticket for urinating, and that was gonna be it. And y'all both have found a way to get yourselves locked up for this.
Sorry.
Which is just absolutely amazing.
I'm sorry. I was so upset.
What's amazing is this cop explaining thing. He still could have done it. And she, at the particular time, had no business in their custody in the first place. There was no probable cause that she's using fake ID. There was no probable cause that she's been drinking. All right? There's no probable cause of anything at the particular time. I'm hoping that Daddy gets actually a good attorney to really fight this. I'll never know. But I'm hoping because she is more easily able to get this off there than he is, because he kind of just went off the rails just a little bit. But just depends on how serious it got after they got to this deal. But let's go.
All of this thing.
Because believe it or not, her old man, boyfriend or whatever you want to call him, right, gave her some good advice.
Tell you what, guys. Why don't we move over here and under the ATM where it's dry so we can do all this other stuff, okay?
Can I call one of my parents, please?
No, make any
You're
phone
under
call you need
arrest.
to.
Oh, by the way, this right here, this outline, is actually the officer's helmet. Okay? It's not his video or my video. It's officer helmet.
You're not making any phone calls.
Do you know your mom or your dad's cell phone number?
You know both of them.
Call your dad and not your mom. You understand? Your dad, not your mom.
Okay.
Your dad and not your mom.
Okay. I'm really sorry. Maybe that it needs to be real.
Just step in a little bit, Brad. You can move on in later because you're still
Can you please pull it closer?
I'll check him in just a minute.
Can you just pull it?
Now, remember, y'all, at this particular time, everything has been alleged crime, okay? You must, minimum, instruct the officers or order the officers. It may be cleaner to just say, I'm instructing you officers to take me to the nearest magistrate before you put me in jail, okay? Because it's nighttime and all that. Now, I have talked to some influenced people, right? A couple of officers and here and there, and a couple of attorneys here and there. Well, we don't do it because the magistrate don't want to be woken up at 2 o'clock in the morning. Well, officer, the ones I talk to here and there, you know, I'm on 24-hour call, and I don't want to be woken up at 2 o'clock in the morning, but when my boss calls, I must go. So, as that magistrate being my servant, he is instructed to appear by Texas law, not by other states, but I am led to believe and do believe that if you really look at the criminal codes, this is nationwide. Why? Because innocent people is not supposed to go to jail first. There's supposed to be a hearing of probable cause, minimum. You and that officer is to directly your case to that magistrate in order to get that probable cause because that officer cannot give legal advice. He cannot say, I have probable cause. He assumes he has probable cause. But he cannot make a legal determination, I have probable cause. And I challenge you guys, if you guys go to court and you talk to a cop on the witness stand, officer, did you have probable cause? And I bet you 10-1 if the county judge or county attorney with your speeding ticket and all that, oh, no, the officer can't answer that question. He cannot give legal advice. Okay? If I was a betting man, I would bet you that's exactly what would happen. Okay? Now, I never used it, so I don't know. But I'm telling you right here, right now, because they can't do it, that attorney will stand up and say, he cannot give legal advice. Well, you're going to have to rephrase the question. No. I'm not rephrasing the question. I want to know, did he have probable cause? And I want him to answer if he had probable cause. Because I'm sitting here today because he assumed he had probable cause. Sorry, stretch that out.
I'll check him in just a minute.
Doesn't matter.
My hands are kind of full right now. We'll check on him in just a second.
Just trust my words. Just get it.
There you go. Keep your hands together.
Yes, sir.
They're ovals. Your wrists are ovals.
Yes, sir.
Oh, not old enough to have that or that. All you had to do was give me your fake ID.
Or not.
Right there, right? All you have to do is give me my your fake ID. Where is the fake ID? Well, again, there was only hearsay, and they, well, where's your wallet? I don't know. And so he got punished for that and making a claim he had a fake ID. Now, the other people may have fake ID. She may have a fake ID. But what is his probable cause of that gentleman having a fake ID? He did give an ID, but it wasn't the fake one. It was actually his real ID. So where is the fake ID? There's no evidence. Evidence. Where's the evidence?
Parking lot, I mean, we have public restrooms and porta johns.
I didn't believe I gave y'all what you asked for.
Thought you're dealing with somebody else's fake ID.
That's my name. That's me. That's me. Look at my real ID, please, sir. It's in there. That's me. It's me.
Are you kidding? What are you doing?
He's saying it's someone else's. It's fucking me. That's my name and my picture.
I just need you to understand that.
Sorry, this has never happened to me before. I'm really freaked out.
I just need you to understand that if you say you plead the fifth, you will be okay no matter what.
Yeah, baby.
You are a citizen of the United States.
It really hurts, sir.
So I can put a finger, you feel my finger in there? I can put a finger in each one. I'm just holding your cuff so I can put a finger in them. They're not cutting you, man.
All right, so the officer's incorrect. Okay, just because they stick a finger or two in there for you guys' educational purposes only. All right, they can cut into you with the two fingers gap in there, and or make a mark around there. Okay, and they're not built for comfort, but the way they're designed, and it hits you on the inner and outer side of your wrist. It don't hit on the back side or the front side, so they can stick a finger in there. Well, I still don't make it any more comfortable. Not the way they're designed. They're torture cuffs. Okay? So just in case you guys didn't hear, invoke the Fifth Amendment. Okay? Where she just says, whatever they do, or just tell them that Fifth Amendment, and Fifth Amendment. Okay? You got to invoke it. Okay? All right. Let's go ahead and that was the main part I wanted to get to. Let's go ahead and end it up here.
That came out of his food.
All right. So this is what they're saying. Okay. All right. Yeah, well, I'll just leave it on there right now. You guys decide.
I'm a golden boy this year. My name is Fred Curley.
Sorry about
100 and 200.
These people treaded water.
All right. So you guys decide really how outside this is. Okay. And especially with the young lady. Okay. She was not detained. They told her to move back. She moved back. She got mouthy, yes. But that's the First Amendment. And there has not been a claim of disorderly conduct from anybody else. So even that would not apply because the officers cannot make that claim. Okay? So that part right there is where I had the big issue was with that young lady. Okay? The man, that can go either direction, but I mean, there was no harm, no foul. And who's the man and woman made the claim? Right? Okay, so you see me in a tree bush, but did that mean something? Of what they are making a claim of. This will be the People News. Bye, y'all.